What is up, you guys? TwinPack24 here, and today we're talking about how I went to the Call of Duty XP event. The event was 3 days long. The first and second day, everyone could do the event while the tournament was going on, and the third final day was when the tournament, like the final four, actually played. And Snoop Dogg and Whiz Khalifa performed. More on that in a second. Okay, so when you first walk in, the place is decked out to the nines with stuff. You got your Humvees and military type grade vehicles, which was pretty awesome. Even some of the staff there, they were dressed in these advanced warfare exoskeleton suits. It was pretty cool. You even got some of the zombies from the laser tag even walking around. They were really good, and they also stayed in character throughout the whole time of the 3 days. When you first get there, they give you this bracelet, and it has a RFID code on it, and they actually scan it, and depending on the color bracelet that you have, mine's green, general admission, blue, which is like medium admission, and the gold bracelet, which is the VIP, the top of the list, the top of the line, which personally in my instance, I don't think was worth the money, but who knows. Anyway, after you get your RFID bracelet, they scan this, which is actually like some type of barcode, and they start giving you these patches for all the events that you've done. Okay, other than that, if you went to the event, you got really lucky because they came out with these exclusive swag bags. Right here. As you can see, it says Call of Duty XP Event 2016, presented by PS4, of course. And in the bag, you have this Call of Duty XP 2016 hat, all black, black on black, which I think it looks really nice. It can go with any outfit. You have a Call of Duty XP socks, which I still haven't used because I don't wear these type of socks, but they're still pretty cool collectible. And you also get some type of coupons. It depends if you are VIP or not, depending on what type of coupons you do get. But also the VIP people, in their swag bags, they got control freaks. And the piece of resistance is the Call of Duty XP 10 for your patches that you get. Now these patches come in all different shapes and sizes, and you get them after you do an event at the Call of Duty XP event. Okay, so let's start off with the second patch. Second patch is for Nuketown Paintball. Now, Nuketown Paintball was actually pretty awesome. Although the field was a tad bit smaller than I expected, for what they had, it was actually pretty nice, And I'll let you watch the rest of the clip.
5 seconds, guys.
Everyone better be ready.
Shut up, clock in and load up.
Is the Recon patch. Now, you get this patch from basically taking pictures around the event. They have these designated areas where you take pictures, and then it emails you the pictures. A couple of them were the Nuketown Paintball, welcome to Nuketown sign. Second, the laser zombie tag, which was in the laser tag booth, I guess you can say. And third was the actual World Championship trophy. Yes, they had it out there in the parking lot to where we can take pictures of it, which was actually pretty cool. I don't know if we could touch it though, but I don't think anyone would try to do that. Alright, next is the Zombies Laser Tag patch. Now, what can I say about the zombie laser tag? It was cool, but it wasn't. I played laser tag before, and where it was actually really small, but the whole experience of doing the laser tag in an 80s theme and then at the very end, zombies coming out and you being able to shoot the zombies was pretty cool and pretty spot on. And for all my zombies fan out there, me, the zombies, they actually had glowing eyes. They had some type of contacts to where their eyes would glow, or LEDs above their eyes. I'm not too sure how they did it, but it looks pretty awesome. Next is the Armory patch. Now you get the Armory patch by going to the 3 booths that were outside, and they showcased all the weapons, or just some of the weapons from the previous Call of Duties. And basically you go up to them, you get your RFID patch, and then you scan it to it, and basically it shows you that you went to all 3 of them. The next patch is the Infinite Warfare patch. Now you get this patch by going into a building and basically playing Infinite Warfare. You get to play it before anyone else, but sadly you cannot record anything. They told us not to record, but inside, I can explain it to you that there was booths upon booths upon booths of PS4s and screens, and you're playing, if I'm not mistaken, 4v4 or 6v6. I don't quite remember because there were 3 in total buildings where we could play different games. One of being the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies, which personally I liked. Excuse my throat. The second one being the new DLC map pack that came out for Black Ops 3. And the third being, of course, the Infinite Warfare. Scratch that, 4. There was actually another one, and the other one was the actual remastered edition of Modern Warfare, which was pretty cool too. Now, not being a huge Call of Duty fan, just being a Zombies fan, I guess you can say, the whole Infinite Warfare game, to me, it was pretty much Call of Duty. Like how Call of Duty does Call of Duty. There was some new little tidbits here and there, but all in all, I think it's a solid game. But you know, once you're online, you're talking to people, kids, you know, 10-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 2-year-olds, who knows. But it's basically still Call of Duty. Now, the Modern Warfare Remastered Edition, if you were the OG Call of Duty fans, you are going to love that, because I love that. Ever since they got boots off the ground in the game of Call of Duty, I didn't really like it that much. But if you pre-ordered it and got the Modern Warfare Remastered Edition, you will not be dissatisfied, because it is actually pretty awesome. Alright, next one is the Remastered. I already talked about this a little bit, but the Remastered building, we actually could record in it for obvious reasons, because people have already played it. If you haven't played Modern Warfare 1 and you're a Call of Duty fan, what's wrong with you? The gaming experience was pretty nice. Personally, I like the old Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 1, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 a little bit, Modern Warfare 2, not Ghost. Personally, that's just me. I think that's when I started getting more into the zombies personally. But anyway, it was good, it was crisp, it was clean, no lag, even though it was all land, so, but the graphics were pretty awesome. Next patch is the Jackal VR. Now, the Jackal VR was actually in trailers, which I thought was a little bit weird. Actually, the Jackal VR was the PSVR headset. You actually got to go in, put on the PlayStation VR, and experience this like sci-fi-ish type thing. Personally, I didn't have time for it, although I did want to do it, but trust me, at events like this, it was lines upon lines upon lines upon lines upon lines. So I personally had to pick and choose which things I wanted to do. But from what I heard, it was actually a pretty cool experience if you ever tried VR, whether it be with the Oculus or the HTC Vive or even the Samsung one that you can do with your phone. It was actually a pretty cool experience. Now, you also might be wondering, how come I got the patch then if I didn't go? Well, they had so much patches there for the Jackal VR that pretty much all I had to do was scan my code and they gave me one. So, yeah. Next is the Key Intel patch. Now, the Key Intel patch, pretty much everyone got it if you actually went into the event. That was basically your key intel because no one else is experiencing this if they don't have the ticket that you bought. So pretty much you just got it day one as soon as you walked in through the gate. That's pretty much it. You also got the Call of Duty XP 2016 patch. Pretty self-explanatory there. And the Call of Duty Championship patch. The Call of Duty Championship patch you get on the third day, which is the last day, which is the tournament, which I will explain in just a second. And the last patch that you will get is the Prestige patch. Now, a lot of people wanted this patch. They were going out quick with them, to be honest. Like, some patches, they went out quick because there was a lot of people and I guess they didn't expect that many people to show up, but patches were going pretty quick with it over there. Luckily, I had the app, so they just text messaged me when the patches were given out for the Prestige patch, and I went and got it to get in and just experience just a little bit extra-ness in your eventness, I guess. You actually get the Call of Duty app on the phone. Now, the Call of Duty app, it just has your profile, your point system, a map of the entire place. It shows what patches you have actually digitally if you cannot receive the physical patches. As you can see, I have them all digitally here. It would send you text messages and notifications of that nature if something was going on at the event, like someone signing or anything of that nature. What was also there at the event that they don't give you in patches was the zip line, which is actually very fun. The line was long, but I think it was worth it. Sadly, I could not record because I went on the second day, and the first day they were only allowing people to record on the first day, but an incident actually happened. Someone was on the zip line recording on their phone. They dropped their phone. It hit someone and they needed medical attention. But I actually have footage of my friend going because he went day one and he had the VIP pass. So that's why he was able to record. Now, at the Scuff Gaming booth, they had signings. And for these signings, you had to figure out the time for your team. Whether that be Optic, Cloud9, FaZe, any of those, it showed what time they would be there. I actually was trying to get Optic signatures, but sadly it did not work out. There were way too many people in the line, and then there was complications, so they had to hold it until the next day for the signing. But when the signing happened the next day, the tournament was going on, and there was an even larger line, and then they only let about the first 50 go. Now, that might seem like a lot, but when you have 1,000 people in line, and you're number 999, you ain't getting a signature, trust me. Anyway, if you're at this event, you can meet a whole slew of your favorite YouTubers or COD players. Not just the pros, but also people who are on YouTube as well. Personally, I met SpiderBite, T Martin, and Cloud9. Honestly, it was a real honor to meet SpiderBite. He's one I look up to. Zombie OG player for life. Thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. And then on the third day, the third final day, was the tournament. Throughout this whole event, you can watch the other 36 teams fight until the final four, which I kind of did because the event was 3 days long. It started at 8 in the morning and it ended at 8 at night. So in between, I would actually go chill in the theater and watch the people play. I saw when Optic was losing, I saw when FaZe was losing. Even the tournament, besides the final four, the whole 36 other people was actually really enjoyable to watch. The final four, however, it was so intense. It was just really crazy. When any player got 2 or more kills in a row, the crowd went wild. And the reason for that is because these are pro players. They're always supposed to know who's around the corner, who's around which way, how to shoot the person, how to be a step ahead of the other team. Now, they played 5 maps in the tournament. Uplink, Search and Destroy, Search and Destroy again, Capture the Flag, and I believe Team Deathmatch? I'm not too sure. But anyway, the final tournament was so awesome. The crowd went wild. But let's get to the good part. Whiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg performing. Now, at first, it actually took them a very long time, I'm not too sure why, maybe technical difficulties, to come out onto the stage.
Harambe! 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 Harambe!
But when they did, the crowd went wild, and to be honest, you know, that was all in the air, and I was just like,
with so much drama, even LBC is gonna hardly get still people down for Jimmy, but somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. Man, kick a hey, 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 shit. Worry about a hater, not me. Turn to the left, no sleep. Smoke up your joints to the face, to the floor. Bitch, niggas say anything about me. Anything about me. Anything about me. Anything about me. I used to whip the legs, used to whip the legs. I keep down right now. Still a legend. Looking for a reflection. Ain't no second guessing. Ain't no second guessing. More money in the way. I can't see my flow, man. But I'm in the dark. Hey, why my dogs like this? When I'm in LA, that I'm to the floor. Yo, bitch in my face. She might be a hot. Money in the way. I can't see my flow. But I'm in the dark. Hey, why my dogs like
Ricky over there giving lessons and shit.
Yeah, him and Baby got a little connection going on. I like this little connection with you and the Sailor Gang.
Sailor Gang.
Sailor
Gang.
that don't mean that's a sin. I walk from the sun up, poke your letter back up, try to play the role of your home to like up. Get up. Yeah, I'm asking double O. I can't fake it, just break it. See when I take it, see your friends and life, make it on the girls get laid. So when your friends on the walk, I'm inside. Yes, I never hesitate to pull a nigga on his back. What's my motherfucking name? What's my motherfucking name? Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the winter to my diamonds up in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I said,
You can be in the biggest position in the world, but the more love you give is the more love you get. I would rather be anywhere than right here with you guys right now, with smiles on our faces, partying with y'all. So when this come on, sing it with some love, y'all.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way.
I actually also made this poster. You could root for your favorite team at the event. But you know I had to represent and put Twin Pack 24 on it. You know what I'm talking about. Now, the music that was made in this video was actually made by a friend of mine. if you liked it, make sure you can put that down in the comments below, and then I'll have them make even more music for this video, because they worked hard on this and it was actually pretty good music. Second, if you want to see a more extended version or a vlog type style of this, of all the events that I did, me and my friends did, that's on my second channel. Trust me, you would want to go see it if you want to see more in depth, meeting the actual people, getting signatures, the actual event in person as we are experiencing it. Because I'm making this video like, what, a week later? But all in all, I still had a good time. I love the patch box that I had. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and comment down below what you think of it. And yeah, bye. P.S. Throughout the whole 3-day event, I was carrying my camera bag with all my camera equipment in it, and it was heavy. It was about 25 pounds, and having that on your back, waiting in lines to get into the event was actually pretty rough on my back. So please give this video a thumbs up for all the pain and suffering I had to endure. Just kidding. Also, what's in my camera bag video coming soon? Would you guys want to see that?